This is pretty funny. So Kelly Loeffler, she's running for the Senate in Georgia. There are 2 Senate races in Georgia this year because Isaacson's retired, right? So Perdue is running for re-election against John Ossoff. He's got a 4 or 5 point lead, enhanced by the fact that he communicated to people that Ossoff was a Jew, and and apparently that was effective. Ossoff, not necessarily a great candidate. Loeffler is running against a guy named, he's like a minister, like Burdick or something. And he's actually doing fairly well. And he is an activist. Kelly Loeffler owns partly a WNBA team from Georgia. And apparently the players have been wearing shirts and have been publicly encouraging people to vote for Loeffler's Democratic opponent. And here's Kelly Loeffler really taking issue with that.
Senator, here's who reportedly orchestrated this whole new campaign against you. The New York Times is reporting that one of your own players, Elizabeth Williams, said the idea to publicly endorse Warnock came from Sue Bird. Now, both Williams and Bird are executives in the Players Union. Top players also consulted with Stacey Abrams. What? Abrams joined the Players Union Board of Advocates last summer. So now Stacey Abrams, she has nothing else to do. She's involved in the I mean, this is just so petty. And it's just, I don't see how this brings more people into watching the WNBA. I think this turns people off. People want people to be treated equally and well, and want people to have full, wonderful lives. But this is just mind-numbingly absurd at this point.
Well, you're right, because Stacey Abrams has endorsed my opponent, so it's blatantly clear that this is all about politics and not about the unity that sports can provide. I mean, I grew up playing sports. I think we all know the power that sports has to bring people together from all walks of life and to support people of different backgrounds and the tolerance that you get by being part of sports. And that's been totally eradicated here in this moment where, because I have a conservative voice, they want me out. They want to cancel me.
Silence.
And they're basically saying our sport's not big enough for conservatives. So I will always stand up for the conservative voice and for all Americans who don't feel they have a voice right now.
They're not kicking her out of the WNBA. They're just supporting a different candidate. This is so political, their support for my opponent.
Yeah. I wonder if she would feel it was political if they were all wearing shirts with her name on it.
I mean, I just can't understand. Like, are there people watching this stuff on Fox going like, it is wrong? How come they can be like, that's their owner. She's their owner. She owns them. They can't express a desire to have someone run against her. And this is cancel. This is what cancel culture is. It's when you decide that you don't want to vote for the multimillionaire to be your senator.
First, they came for the owners.
And then they came for the really wealthy owners. And then they just stopped. Unbelievable. And what's Laura Ingraham, really, I feel like she's just running out of stuff to say. And so she just gets like even that much more sort of, it's all just, she's just doing like the all intonation show.
Right. Yeah. As soon as you find yourself saying, what, they have nothing better to do, you've run out of things to say, I think.
This all seems so petty that we've only dedicated 7 minutes for our national broadcast tonight. It's so petty that these players are wearing a T-shirt that we just want an opportunity to bring up as many African-American names of people that people might recognize on our show and just talk about that for 6 minutes and say they're against you and canceling you.